Hello Hanjikidda, what's up people? It is match day and the mighty Tractor Boys, we're away today as we take on Brighton and Hove Albion. Is it Brighton and Hove Albion or Brighton Hove and Albion? Brighton Hove and Albion? Brighton and Hove Albion. I think it's Brighton and Hove Albion. But yeah, before we get into anything, you know we got to do the shout outs. Massive shout outs to Angel Care Homes for all your care needs in the Black Country and Birmingham area. Massive shout outs to Mark Darcy for all your formal menswear needs. And of course the Desi Ballers, highlighting all South Asians at all levels in the beautiful game. I'll put their details in the description. Make sure you check them out. And if you're new here, make sure you smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. If you watch this content and you ain't already subscribed, then why not? Because we need to get that 1,000 subscribers and we're well on the way. Smash the like button, hit subscribe and turn the notification bell on. But let's get to it then. So last time we played Brighton, you got to go back to 2017. And it was here at the Amex Stadium. And a certain Mr. Luke Chambers put us ahead. But we did concede and it was a draw that day. The points were shared. And you know what? If that was to happen today, it wouldn't be a bad result. Brighton are a team that have certainly become a well-established Premier League team. A team that we are going to try and emulate. Certainly if we look at, you know, the player buyer model, you know, being established and improving year on year. Brighton have got a wealth of talent. Obviously, we think about your likes of Danny Welbeck, who's been, you know, always score goals, whether it's at United, Arsenal, now at Brighton. James Milner, you know, what top professional he is. But then some of the lesser known stars that they've kind of uncovered as well. So was it Matoma that they had last season? He was doing bits. He looks really good talent. They signed that Minter, is it? Minter, I think he was the lad that they signed. Really good, talented player. The Turkish lad, I think he's out. Was it? I've forgotten the guy's name, man. Kadıglu or something like that. There's a Turkish lad they signed. Looks like a really good player, but I think he's out injured. It's not going to be an easy game. And, you know, yes, we can see that we did well against City, well against Liverpool, well against Fulham. But this is just going to be just as hard. And this is why it is the Premier League. You know, Brighton, I'm sure they'll have aspirations of pushing for Europe this season. Like I said, they improve year on year. So, you know, again, it's going to be a very similar team to how we play against Fulham. You know, I think the mixture of power and technical ability is more common in the Premier League than we've seen in the Championship and in League One before. So, you know, the team's going to have its work cut out for them. But I think with the right team, and obviously we've got McKenna, I think as long as we play and perform like we have for the previous 3 games, I think we're definitely going to leave with something today. So in terms of lineups then, I think in goal, it's going to be Muric. Obviously, Walton signed his contract and well-deserved, but it's going to be Muric in there. Left back, Davis, and I think he'll be partnered with, you know, Jacob Greaves, who's probably going to be player this month. Now, this is where it gets a bit tricky. Do you throw in John O'Shea? Do you throw in Dar O'Shea, or do you keep Wolfie? I think you got to keep Wolfie in there. I'm sure O'Shea will come good, but I wouldn't change the defence, so Axel comes in at the right back as well. And I think in that partnership, so we know Sam's going to start, but who's next to him? I thought Phillips started really well last week. And that partnership with him, 2 weeks ago with him and Morsey looked really good. And obviously Sammy in the middle. Now on the left, obviously we've got a few injuries and stuff like that. Bit controversial maybe, but I'm going to put Amari on the left-hand side. Yes, he probably not his strongest position, but he can certainly do a job there. And I think if we do that, then that will allow us to kind of free up, put Shami Schmodics in the middle as a number 10. I think, you know, if we look at that goal against City, these are the types of goals that we want to score and we're going to try and have to score today. And then on the right wing, I thought he's phenomenal against Fulham, but Ogbene. And then up top, of course, it will be Mr. Liam Delap. So that's my team lineup. Like I said, I think it's going to be a very tough game, but I do feel confident. I think we've had the couple of weeks on the training pitch. We've had players getting used to one another. There was some really good signs over the last 3 games that we have. And I think today is the day we record our first win in the Premier League. So I'm going for a 2-1 Town win. Right, it's getting close to kick-off. I've got to catch up with a few peeps. So I'll see you in there. There you go. Well done! Well done!
Point.
Roses Kingdom, we think it's fucking brilliant. It's Samuel's shit referee! Shit referee! Shit referee! Shit referee! 2-1 Xavier, 2-1 Xavier, 2-1 Xavier! Xavier! Get something on the counter. Poor touch here from Doughnut. Fucking in the D, mate. Lovely, well done lads. That's beautiful, that is beautiful. Sexy football, sexy football. What a save! Oh no, ball! That's the ball. He's on. Fuck off! No, he's on. So, first time I sat down and it's a padded seat. Ipswich! He's got such quick feet. So what we saying about that one then, peeps? Before we get into anything, if you ain't already, hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. We're well on the way to 1,000 subscribers. I only launched this channel last December. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers before December this year. And to be honest, we're well on the way. I think we're like 20 or 30 subscribers away. So if you are subscribed, love to you, but please tell your friends and family. Literally, if 20 or 30 subscribers tell 20 or 30 their friends, then we're sorted. But I have seen that there's about 40% of you that click on this content and ain't subscribed. So why not hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn that notification bell on, because you never know when I drop a new video. It's not just all vlogs. If you haven't already, check out the season preview. Well, preview, review, I don't know what we've called it really. But the season review, preview/review, if you like, that I did with Joey, Saj, Mark and Isaac. I'll put the details in the description below. But let's get to it then. So that for me was a big point, and it's definitely a point gained. You know, like I said earlier, Brighton are a well-established Premier League team. They've got a wealth of talent. They've got some amazing players. They've got a great coach. And to be fair, if I'm being honest, they probably were the better team. You know, they certainly had more of the chances. And, you know, there was certainly more of us weathering the storm, so to speak, throughout. Certainly there were periods in that first half and in the second half. But, you know, we've got a really good set of players here, and we've got a good squad. And I thought, you know, the subs made a really good impact. But it was just really good to see players like Burnsy starting again, doing his little... I don't know what he does. You know, when he starts in that little right before the game starts, he does that. I don't know if it's a prayer or whatever. Need to find out, man. But he does something or whatever, and it gets him in the mode. And he does it every game. Like, he's been doing it since he signed. He probably did it when he lined up for Fleetwood against Town all those years ago, and burst past McGuinness on the wing. But anyway, yeah, it was a solid display from, you know, every point here is a battling point. You know, every point in the Premier League you have to battle for. And that was fully deserved. What we got yesterday was, you know, if Brighton had nicked it, Would I felt? I probably immediately felt pissed off, but then you'd be like, okay, fair enough. But that's the Premier League, and that's the beauty of football. You know, you don't need to dominate games to get something from them. And sometimes you just have to be solid in your defensive setup. You know, if I'm a Brighton fan, I think I'd be disappointed with that. Obviously, they didn't take their chances. And very nearly, if it wasn't for the width of the post, could have lost that game when Doughnut smashes it against the post when he makes that amazing run. But yeah, you know, I'll take the 0-0. It's a point gained, and we just have to look forward to the next one. You know, what do they call it? Every point's a prisoner or something like that. I can't remember what the saying is or whatever, something like that. But well, what I do know is every point is precious, right? And every point you're gonna have to battle for. Every point you're gonna have to fight for, and that's what the team did yesterday. They fought. They left everything out there. All the players, like every single player, even the subs, I thought everyone made a really good impact and made a difference. And, you know, they all played their part in gaining us that point, so to speak. So let's get to some player ratings then. Davis, I thought, yes, okay, he didn't get forward as much as he saw maybe against Fulham. And his attacking side wasn't up to the normal high standards we've seen with Leaf. But defensively, he was solid. Yesterday against, and I've forgotten the guy's name. Was it number 22? I can't remember. The lad on the wing. Leaf dealt with him. He defended really well. You know, really, really good, solid performance from Leif Davis, man. Jacob Greaves, look, him and Sammy Morsey, we're just going to do copy and paste because it's the same thing each week. Like, he's just phenomenal, isn't he? Like, you look at Jacob Greaves, and every game he gets better and better. There's a lovely tackle where there's a loose ball on the halfway line. Bang, he wins the ball cleanly, puts his mark on it, says, I'm here. Like I said, Jacob Greaves will be playing for England sooner rather than later. He may be going to that USA World Cup as well. Dara O'Shea, so wasn't expecting him. Obviously, I put Wolfie in the lineup, but also I wasn't expecting him to start. But he was brilliant, you know, headed everything, you know, recovered quite well, got a good turn of pace on him, you know, looks like money well spent, to be honest. And I'm glad because I think he got a bit of critics after the Wimbledon game, but again, that's your first game in the team and all the rest of it. I think I might have actually criticised him as well, so apologies on that. But yeah, really good signing. Calvin Phillips in the midfield. Phillips and Morsey. Phillips is brilliant, you know. They've got a nice little link up already. They've got some good communication going on. And I like, you know, they just seem to know when to go, when to sit, who's going, who's sitting. Sam Morsey, you know, I thought Sammy was good in the middle. That link up with Phillips, him and Phillips have got, you know, that real communication. They seem to develop something in their game already that normally takes 10, 15, 20 games to do, you know. Solid performance from Sammy. Really like how him and Calvin are working. And, you know, certainly can see that over the next week or so, couple of weeks, that partnership just going to get stronger and stronger. Schmodic. So I had Schmodic starting in the 10, which is where I think his probably strongest role is. I thought he was okay. Unlucky in the first half. I think Sammy picks out a great ball for him and Schmodic just doesn't get his shot off. So disappointed there, really. That could have been an opportunity. And these are the opportunities we need to be taking, really, if we're going to be playing away against teams where we're not going to dominate and, you know, where we are going to have to hit people on the counter. I saw Amari after the game. He was limping. I think he was ill as well. Like, he was badly limping. And this is why we're going to talk about the refs, because he's hacked down in the middle of the pitch right in front of the referee, and the referee just goes Stevie Wonder. He goes, I don't see anything. Yeah, unlucky. He had a nice little chance in the second half where he's really burst forward. Didn't really seem to get the shot away. I think that was our only shot on target, to be honest. But, you know, some nice displays. But you could see, like, he had that injury, he had that knock, and he was ill. So he wasn't 100%, but he's still putting a good display. That's why he's star boy in it. But, you know, hopefully he rests up and he's raring to go because Southampton was a good ground for him last season. Wes Burns. Oh, it's always beautiful to see Wes Burns back, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this man, I love Wesley. Like, literally, he's right back, turn right winger, turn, you know, he'll break your ankles. Like, obviously, the match sharpness wasn't there, but he didn't look too bad. The lap was delightful. Again, it's just his running, man. Like, I would hate to be a defender and you see Liam Delap come running at you, and he was so unlucky when he was running down. So that when he hit the post, that's right in front of us, and you're seeing him, he's running. You're like, we'll square it, and then you're like, well, there's no one there with you, so you got to have a shot. And I'm thinking, okay, cool, let's see, it's gonna go high and wide, or just straight down the keeper's throat. I didn't expect that. Like, the man hit it in the far corner away from the keeper. The keeper was beaten. Like, let's make that very clear. The keeper was clearly beaten, and he just clips the post. Mate, he's going to be a problem this season for defenders. Subs, obviously, we had Ogbene come on. Very exciting player again. You can take Wes Burns off, bring on Ogbene, and there's no drop-off. And that's what you love to see. Very quick play. We know about his pace. And you're very excited to see what he does. Mass, again, last 10 minutes, not a lot to do, but did his job. Kept the ball, nice few tackles as well, so I thought he did decent. Chappers, we missed that no-look pass, that no-look first time spin it pass. Great pass from Chappers when he come on as well. George Hurst, player that didn't look match fit, but my God, you talk about, if you've got the running power off the lap, then you've got the press and that general presence, that striker presence of George Hurst. Chat Clark is on fire. It's the positive play. Like, he really wants to get the ball up the pitch as quick as possible and find that pass and find that player or find something, and it's the learning thing. So, like, he had one chance where he tried to do a little give and go and it didn't happen. He lost the ball. So the second time he found the right pass, got it back, and then he had a shot, but he was leaning back and it went over or whatever. But again, positive play, man. So, really, really excited by him, man. And then for me, man of the match is between these two, really. So first one is, and I saw him after the game, and I saw him, he was emptying his pockets. He had Welbeck in one, he had Matoma in the other. That's Mr. Axel Tuanzebe. Phenomenal. Like, absolutely phenomenal. I don't think he was beaten once. And we got him for free. Like, we signed the man for free. Really, really good display from Axel, man. Solid, headed everything. We've seen him playing with his head and with his feet, and the whole crowd was dancing to the Tuanzebe beat. Again at Fulham, he was solid, so he just looks better and better and better, man. So, when he come into, I think ever since sort of that January this year, so I want to say this calendar year, Axel has been phenomenal, and he's come into the team and he's really made that his right back. But man of the match, I'm going to give it to, just because of the stick he got before, and I think I gave him a bit of stick as well. But Arya Muric, I thought he was brilliant between the sticks. Made some incredible saves. I talked about it at the Fulham game where he makes the stop, and for a man that's got such a big frame, to get down so quick, that's not an easy feat. But he does it time and time again. There's a header at the back post. He gets down. If he doesn't get down, that goes in the back. That goes in the net. There's obviously a double save from Matoma, and even like commanding his area, he was punching everything, catching everything. He was flying in, and he wasn't afraid. Even if the ball was coming across the floor in the box, he was diving on it. He wasn't afraid to put his head and hands where people's feet were. So really, really good display. So today's donuts of the day is none other than the man in the middle, Mr. Samuel Barrett. I don't know where they get these referees from. I remember back in the day, you used to go catch a buzz, and on the back of the buzz, you'd have like a little ticket, and it says, you can get a little McChicken sandwich meal for like £1.99. I think that's how these referees get their certifications or their qualifications. It's literally on the back of a bus ticket or a fag packet or something, because you cannot tell me these referees go through some sort of professional training. They're dog awful. Like, I've seen Sunday League. My little nephew, he's 7, 8 years. Is he 8? Might be 8 or 9. I can't remember. My little nephew plays Sunday League. There's better referees there than there is in the fucking Premier League. Make it make sense. Like, I'm sick and tired of these referees making these wrong decisions time and time again without any repercussions. So I might be a one-man band here, but I'm going to be calling them out every week. Yeah, and do you know what? If the referee does well, I'll applaud them and I'll say fair play. You had a good game. But Samuel Barrett, retire. You book Sammy in the first 5 minutes for his first foul, and it's not even a bad foul. Then Amari gets hacked down in front of you and you go, I didn't see it. Right? In fact, I don't think you booked this. They had so many fouls on us, chopped all our players down, yet you only decided to issue a yellow card in the second half. But yeah, Samuel Barrett, you are the donut of the day. But yeah, really, really good point there. You know, every point's a prisoner, so it's definitely a point gained. I'm happy with that. Let me know your thoughts. How do you think Town did? Do you feel that was a point gain or 2 lost? You know, if you're a Brighton fan watching this, how do you rate Ipswich? You know, how do you think we'll do this season? How did you guys see the game? And yeah, man, just let me know your thoughts and everything else, man. I always like reading those comments. And yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you check out that season preview / it was a preview if you like, with Joey, Saj, Mark and Isaac. And let's be honest, Isaac has the best football knowledge. We know that. I know that. The kids, he's clued up here with all the football. But yeah, happy with it, buzzing with it. I'll catch you at the next one.